Drums. Anyone watching later in the week, raise your hand if you know what I'm doing. Bass. I can't even say it. Now guitar. I'm glad no one's here yet. Well, I'm gonna quit, 'cause it's getting old, and it'll save my life, so I've been told. Son Patrick and Mr. Goddard, see, I got this thing that I like to do, but it seems to get between me and you. You won't understand if you gotta ask why, but if it's what you want, I guess I'll try. Sam, subpar Zach. You have to rest in beats of 4. What's up, Happy? We're breaking up, you're moving out on Saturday. I'm losing friends, I'm losing face, I'm losing weight. So get your things out of my place on Saturday. On Saturday, on Saturday, on Saturday. What's up in London, Marta? Thanks, Mr. Goddard. I can't find my key, know where it went. Straight out the door with half the rent. But I got this song here that I like to sing. You can keep the key and I'll keep the ring. Thank you, Sam. We're breaking up, you're moving out on Saturday. I'm losing friends, I'm losing face, I'm losing weight. So get your things out of my place on Saturday. On Saturday, on Saturday, on Saturday. Let's see, what do I got? Shane, what's up? Adele, Jake. Thanks, Jake. Sorry all about guitars. What's up, Alan? This one, Happy. On Saturday by the Clarks. Let's see where I'm at. I have no idea. I'll just skip to the bridge. All in time and we'll be fine. Just me, myself, and I sublime. All in time and we'll be fine. Just me, myself, and I sublime. What day even is it? What's up, Dads? We're breaking up, you're moving out on Saturday. I'm losing friends, I'm losing face, I'm losing weight. So get your things out of my place on Saturday. On Saturday, on Saturday, on Saturday. Yes, Michael, I'm playing through the Blues Junior. It's the only amp that I own, so there's that. Hello in Brazil, Mr. Ricardo. How are you? Kane's here. I knew Patrick would know that song. I don't think anyone else would know that one. My favorite song, I don't know. That would certainly change by the day, right? Speaking of favorite songs that I've now done a video on. Sam, I've been great. How have you been? I can, Kane, that was On Saturday by the Clarks. Thanks, Patrick. Well, I'm gonna say that's, I hope that's a good thing, Sam. What was I gonna say? Chris Cornell song, off the top of my head. Thanks, Subpar. What's up, Joseph Stalin? How are you? I love that, Alex. was I gonna say? The one I keep working on that I just can't quite get is Preaching the End of the World, because it's got so many chords. I would be happy to like mess it up in front of y'all. Should I do that? Do my best. But first I want to do this. Jimbo! Of course I know Cake. One of the drummers in my band, his name is Andrew Griffin. And I say one of them because it was good to see you, Sam. I want to do that one that's all Funky Town. I want to do Funky Town so bad. I'll do it sometime. Oh man, I'm getting... Of course you are, Patrick. Patrick is Nissan. Yeah, me too, Adele. It's such a great song. I'll mess it up in a bit. I'll mess it up next. Actually, why don't I just get prepped here? Because I'm gonna play it a half step down because that's the only way I can hope to play it. So, and poor Elizabeth has a rattle because she's got a loose brace here. There's nothing I can do for it. I had an appointment in Philly, where I lived 3 months ago, to get it fixed, and then coronavirus. So, guy stopped responding to my text because he didn't want to meet up for obvious reasons. Smart move, guy. And then I moved here to North Carolina, and I don't know anybody. I don't know a single person except for my neighbor, and I only have one neighbor. I only have one neighbor. You know, a husband and a wife. But they certainly don't know. And I keep going to play golf, hoping to run into my new golf buddy, you know, for life. and I have not yet. Don't fear the Reaper. What? Oh, Parting Ways. What a great idea. Okay, so I'm going to play Pork and Beans because I loved it. Oh, Colin, Rage. So I kept almost doing some Rage songs, and then I realized I need a wah pedal to really do it. And then I need a wah pedal to do Blood, too, because I really want to do Blood. And it's not that I can't buy a wah pedal, but it's just, you know, we moved into this house that I'm sitting in now that hadn't been lived in for 5 years. So imagine the weirdest thing that you can possibly imagine, and that's about what it is. And so my gear budget and the house, you know, budget are in a death battle, a deathlock battle. So there's that, and I will. Okay, so what do we say? Parting Ways and Screw Up Preaching the End of the World for y'all publicly. But I think, you know, screwing up publicly is a big part of the learning process. Because oh, I really enjoy Killing in the Name of. That's a fun song to play, and I've done it with kids before, so I do know it, and I should do it. You're right. That'd be kind of a duh kind of one to do. It'll be a crowd pleaser, of course. Chiwi, indeed, yes I do. I was. Did we change a couple comments? And I think it's an open D or something like that. Like, I didn't look into it, but anyways, here we go. Seasons, I don't know off the top of my head. Alex, sorry. They say I need some road game to put in my hand. Work it out at the gym to fit my underwear. I love that Slip. Everybody answers Slip. Oakley makes the shades that transform a tube. You'd hate for the kids to think that you lost your cool. I'ma do the things that I wanna do. I ain't got a thing to prove to you. I leave my candy with the pork and beans. Excuse my manners if I make a scene. I ain't gonna excited for you. Happy, I feel like you're lying because I've known you for longer than a year. Ooh, I'm excited for you too, PUBG. Everyone likes to dance to a happy song with a catchy chorus and beat so they can sing along. Timberland knows the way to reach the top of the charts. Maybe if I work with him, I could perfect the art. I'ma do the things that I wanna do. I ain't got a thing to prove to you. I'll eat my candy with the pork and beans. Excuse my manners if I make a scene. I ain't gonna wear the clothes that you like. Finding I'm dancing with me inside. One look in the mirror and I'm tickled pink. I don't give a hoot about what you think. I don't care. Sophie's here. Now it's a real night. I don't care. Chris Katowski, what's up, man? I don't care. I don't care. I'ma do the things that I wanna do. I ain't got a thing to prove to you. Eat my candy with the pork and beans. Excuse my manners if I make a scene. I ain't gonna wear the clothes that you like. Finding a dandy with a me inside. One look in the mirror and I'm tickled pink. I don't give a hoot about what you think. Alan wins. I've been playing for 25 years. Let's see what I wanted to say, what I wanted to address here. Subpar, I appreciate that very much. I'm insanely pleased and blown away by how well this is going on YouTube, and there reaches a point where it doesn't mean anything. And for me, it's not it doesn't mean anything. The number doesn't mean anything. You know, like I went through the phase when I'd look all the time, like, oh, I got this, oh my gosh, and that was really exciting. And now the things I pay attention to are a little bit different, and yeah, like you don't know what 40,000 people, you can't possibly envision that, you know what I mean? So now it's really just, I'm enjoying making the videos and putting them out, and I don't particularly care how well they do. You know, I assume any video I make, some people will like and some people will not care about, and you know, I try to get everybody over the course of maybe 10 videos, sorta, to the best of my ability. And then there's the thing of, you know, I totally get, and I'm not saying, I'm not comparing myself to Pearl Jam in any way, shape, or form, but what I'm talking about is Eddie's, you know, reluctance for fame. And you read that story, or you hear that story, and you're like, well, that's dumb. You know, who wouldn't want to be a rock star or something? But I really appreciate the gradual growth, and you know, really getting to know each facet of each little phase, and it's all very different and very exciting. Yeah, that's what I had to say about that. I am fine and I'm dandy with the me inside, and I'm so grateful for all of you for being on the other end here, and I just think it's perfect the way it is, and it was perfect the way it was, and it will be perfect whether it's at 50,000 or 500,000 or a million. It makes no difference. We're doing songs, right? We're doing songs. Favorite band? Go ahead. Anyone answer that? I appreciate that, Charles. Thank you. That's my middle name, by the way, Charles. Not Charles George, just Charles. Ryan Charles George Lendt. I golf left-handed, but that's it. Thank you, William. Thank you, Matthew. Oh, I'm gonna screw up. I'll do parting ways first. Marco! Behind her eyes there's curtains, but they've been closed to hide the flame. Travis! What's that, Travis? Oh, and it's just whatever song it is. She knows the future's burning, but she can smile just the same. I appreciate that, Dick. Thank you so much. And though her mood is fine today, thank you, Grundy. There's a fear they'll soon be parting ways. Oh, I already sang it. Go back to the beginning. Oh, Out of Sand is like on Saturday. So Travis was my roommate for some time, and boy did we have a good time. But he suffered through my waking everybody, me, him, and the cats, and the turtles, every Saturday by playing on Saturday. All right, here we go. Standing like a statue, a chin of stone, a heart of blade. Hey. And he's too big a man to say. There's a fear they'll soon be parting ways. Yoshi, let's write it down in between. Y-O, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Oh no, I need one more. No, here we go. Glenn Hansard, of course. Have you seen the movie Once? Drifting away, drifting away. Hey. Hi, Reese. Thank you. I'm a fan of you. Oh, Adele. I'll do that for 4th of July. Good grief. Because I was thinking, what am I going to do for 4th of July this year? I did 4th of July last year, right? 4th of July acoustic for 4th of July. I appreciate that. Adele, which is coming up. Oh my gosh, it's like 3 weeks away right now. Good grief. Thanks, Mika. Jesus Christ, footlong. My goodness. I love the things that people rag me about. I got someone who told me to please take my tuner off my headstock. What the hell? Who cares? What a fun question there. Thank you, Adele. Helena, no. No, I remember it had a diminished chord in it. Was it a C diminished? Just how does it start? Oh. So far from you. No, sorry. sorry, Happy. I'll get. I don't think I've ever done that song. Ninja Light Switch cover. Yeah, you know, that's like that light switch is like number. I got new lights. I don't know if you can tell that I'm illuminated pretty well. There's one up there, and there's one on either side of me, and then I got in. I was like, I don't like the color of these lights, so I ordered different lights. I was gonna butcher preaching the end of the world for you here. Oh, thank you. Thanks for knowing, Will. Yes, I broke a string in a tuning in a recent video. So these are the new strings, because if you break one string, it's time to change them all. Hi, Rat. How are you? I don't know what that is, Vulch. Can I list my guitars? I've got Elizabeth the Tailor. I've got a video on it. Look up Very Brady Guitar Tour. Ryan Lendt, obviously. I made a video. All right, here we go. This is how fine and dandy I am with myself. Is that I'm now going to butcher my favorite song in the entire universe, "Tied Within Hiding," which is preaching the end of the world. Yes, thank you, Shane. Also, blackberry should mean blasphemy, because that really looks like it. I'll do Chloe Dancer. I love that. Okay, did Parting Ways. Gotta do Yoshimi for Patrick. Chloe Dancer's a cool one. Good choice. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna make it maybe through the pre-chorus. Maybe. So was I. Hello, I know there's someone out there who can understand and who's feeling the same way as me. Yes, I got it. I'm 24 and I've got everything to live for, but I know now that it wasn't meant to be. So all has been lost and all has been won, and there's nothing left for us to say. But now I know that I don't want to be alone today. So if you I have no idea. I have no idea. There, I almost threw the find out. No, that's it. That's all I got. There you go. So call me now, it's alright. It's just the end of the world. You need a friend in the world, 'cause you can't. It's C diminished 7. So call it, I'll get right back. There it is. If your intentions are pure, seeking a friend, no, friend, for the end of the world. I've got a photograph, I'll send it off today. You will see that I am perfectly sane. Not for a lifetime or forever and a day, 'cause we know now that just won't be the case. Call me now, it's alright. It's just the end of the world. You need a friend in the world, 'cause you can't C diminished 7. So call and I'll get right back. If your intentions are pure, seeking a friend for the end of the world. Be no commitments. Alex SJ, what's up, man? It's been a long time. No confessions, there's rose is just the end. No, that's not right. That's not right either. I have no idea. That's how far I got. Oh my gosh. That was fun. I did, Happy, and when you watch my video, my 4 videos on this song, you will know that you learned Preaching the End of the World from the same exact video that Stone Gossard did for his performance of it at the Chris Cornell tribute concert. And, yeah. Thank you, Maddie. Ruthie Cuts, that's right. It's too freaking hot in North Carolina in the summer. Even. Oh, thanks. I do. Yeah, here's what I do. So I get out of the shower. I appreciate that very much. I get out of the shower, and then, I put this hat on. And then I wear it until my hair's dry. And then when my hat comes off, my hair's in the right spot. Works whatever length your hair is, doesn't even matter. And I have sardines, and sometimes I eat them. That might have something to do with it. I don't know. Kenny Hilton, what's up? I had sardines 1 time this week. Kenny and Marco know each other in real life. I love this. Yeah, this is a Wrigley Field. I was not at this concert. My dear friend Perry sent me this in the mail. Acoustic blood. I haven't even learned. I've been doing that since I was 12 there, Dixon. Maybe 11. Should I make the video? Oh, and when you go, I kind of want to make a follow-up video to Preaching the End of the World, because I found like 2.5 little things that aren't wrong, but just a little bit more nailed down. I got it. It's been good, Kenny. Did you even see when I responded to your last comment? Alone. Oh man, I've done a video on it, but I don't think I can play it and sing it at the same time or anything. You're in North Carolina also, Taurus? I'm in North Carolina also. Good, sir. I don't know what Go Gentle is, GA. But if you leave that on any video as a comment, it will go on the list for future consideration. And it's not that, I play favorites or anything. I absolutely do not. Yes, the Nixons. Oh my gosh. Wait, I've never done a video on that, Alex. How did what? Oh, I would love to do some Cure. Thank you, Dixon. Thank you, Dixon. Mr. Dalma Race. I use 12s on my acoustic. These are elixirs. 100% worth the money. They're expensive for strings, But if you get them on Amazon, subscribe and save. However you feel about Amazon. Then they're like $13.50 a pack. Discount, and then they're always there. I've listened to that, Laz, but it's been a long time. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, RDA. And on my acoustics, or my electrics rather, I use either. I use GHS boomers, because I think I read like on the internet when I was like 22 or something that a bunch of the Pearl Jam guys, or maybe just Eddie, or I forget, I don't remember, use GHS boomers, and they're not even expensive strings or anything. And and those you cannot Amazon subscribe and save. So I go on, I don't know if it's eBay or maybe it's just Amazon regular, but I'll buy like a 10 pack and it ends up being like $4 a pack of strings or something. And I'm 9s or 10s depending on the guitar and the purpose, the guitar and the purpose. But I do truly prefer the sound of GHS boomers, and you know, electric strings make a difference to some extent, not as much as acoustic, but the elixirs on the Taylor is just the best noise ever. Noise. What is a goat teacher? Everything has changed. Absolutely nothing's changed. Take my hand, now my picture, spill my tincture. That was a very nice thing to say. Laz, or is it Eaz? Sorry, I can't tell if that's an L. I'm trying to sing and talk. Oh, so I was actually thinking about that song, Marco. I was thinking about Just Breathe. No. No, not in singing at the same time. Because, to be totally frank, I hate finger picking. It's my least favorite thing in the world. I can't stand it. But I was thinking this week. I got a nice email from a Swedish guy whose name is Odd. That's his name, Odd. Odd Hegland, something. And he got me thinking. I hate it. But I was thinking about this. Okay, so check this out. It works. It works. Then what do we do here? Okay, got this. Yes, I understand that every life must end. As we sit alone, I know someday we must go. Oh, I'm a lucky man to count on both hands the ones I love. I doubt it, Mike. What are some folks just have one, yeah, others they got none. No. What's the next chord? I don't know. Is it A minor? stay with me. F, let's just breathe. Oh, thanks, dab guy. What's happening with you? Anyways, that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to make that video this week. That's what I came up with. Greetings in Peru. Hey, buddy, what's up? Bruno, how are you? I love that, Mason. Brinky, what's up, man? How are you? I appreciate you. It looks like Greek writing or something, and I apologize for my ignorance there. But I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. Some Pinkerton, yeah. Oh my God, I just get dizzy with McNugget. What's up? I don't know that song, but I will, because we'll do it, because it's Nirvana song. I think Nirvana recently got put into the into the list of. For me, I want to do everything Pearl Jam ever did, everything Chris Cornell ever did, and everything Nirvana ever did, I think, right now. And then other stuff too, right? But I get so sidetracked. And then, you know... Hi, Ashley, how are you? Woohoo! I'm so glad. Oh, of course, I recognize you as Dacone 710. Yeah, oh, Nick's here. What's up? Nick and I have been having a very good time. He got me our first... I sent him my old computer because I got a new one so that we could get recording music like we've been planning. And and he sent me his first drum track, and it's going great. And if you're on my... oh, I gotta do that song, Bruno. You're right. You know who else likes that one is Kurt Hodge. I was literally just gonna say Kurt Hodge. Have I done that song, Kurt? Did you ask for that one a couple years ago or something? I literally just said your name and you popped up. I'm going bananas right now. I have techniques. That's so funny. Oh, I don't even remember what I was thinking anymore. How do you play No, I cannot. Sweet pick. Is this even right? And then it's all... Yeah, I think that's right. I have no freaking... What are the... whatever, I'm just going to do it that way, whether it's right or wrong. Who cares? Who cares? There's A. Any tips on the F major chord? I own one, yeah, you just fake it till you make it there. So my tip for the F chord is if you're using 10s on your guitar, put 9s on your guitar and then try the F chord. If you're on an acoustic guitar and you've got 12s, you know, pretty regular for acoustic, put electric strings on your acoustic guitar. I own one bass guitar. I don't know where it is right now. it's an Epiphone SG bass. It's the best, I need to get the freaking first note for Chloe Dancer. It's the best guitar $220 could buy 5 years ago. I think it's like $250 now or something. But the Epiphone SG bass, because I had to have kids bash away on it. Kenny, you know. Marco, you know. Oh, got it. Whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, why is it in that key? That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, fine. All right, I'm into it. What telly do I use? I have a, I love my freaking telly. The amp behind me is a Blues Junior. This is my, if you watch my Pearl Jam Down video, I bought this from a fellow teacher at my studio who it just didn't work for her, and I got it for a song. And I got a new bridge, and there's the noiseless pickups in it, so someone upgraded that at some point, but this is a solid guitar. It's a 94 made in Mexico, which is cool because my first guitar ever, which I still have, is a 94 made in Mexico Strat, so now they're buddies. McNugget, I worked at a studio called Red House where I learned to teach guitar, and the only reason I worked at said studio was because I was a customer there. They just opened. It was like School of Rock, but it was like literally the first one. It was before anyone conceived of such a thing. And I just taught like, you know, one group class a week for a while, and then I taught all the crappy kids classes that no one else wanted to teach, like the kids just making a whole bunch of noise, the young ones, and then, you know, before I knew it, because musicians, here's the thing about musicians in business do not work. If you simply just show up every time as a music teacher, as a private lesson teacher or whatever, you will be instantly in the top 20% of music teachers. So then, what happened was, I ended up running the place and teaching there, because the owner of the business wasn't doing so great, because it was a flawed thing. Rent was crazy. Rent was insane in the Bay Area, California. So he did a lot of business, but he just couldn't keep it afloat. For instance, he used to share the numbers with me, and it had a venue attached to it, so it was cool. We had a stage we could do our kids' recitals on and stuff. And 1 month he did $20,000 worth of ticket sales. No, $30,000 worth of ticket sales 1 month, of which $300 was profit. So then, you know, kind of seeing that I was on a sinking ship, whether it be this year or 10 or 5 years from now or whatever, I made my own music school, and Marco and Kenny's here, and Travis taught at my music school, and my music school is still there. But when I moved to Pennsylvania, I'm only just a YouTuber now. I teach Skype lessons. I teach video chat lessons a little bit, and I post my YouTube videos, and you awesome, amazing, fantastic people watch them, and I'm able to feed my family, and I am grateful. And Marco is my mini-me. We had such a good time, and Marco's such a good player. Right there, Marco Stassi. You can watch him a couple years ago wearing a Batman mask playing Yellow Ledbetter. But now I live in North Carolina, McNugget. So you are here. You are at the music school. This is the music school. I just left Pennsylvania 2 months ago. Okay, you guys might need to help me with the lyrics here because I didn't pull them up. Mason, where do you live? I live near Shelby. In South North Carolina, so that's really funny, Mason. I appreciate you, person whose name I cannot say. Thank you. The Kermies have just been building, you know. I have a fond memory of me and my very best friend Bill, who I haven't seen in a long time. And we went to Kennywood in Pittsburgh one time, and we found a game we were particularly good at. Well, there's lots of R's and L's in that word. We're particularly good at, and we won lots of Kermies that day. And so now whenever I see a Kermie, I buy a Kermie. And some people send me Kermies every once in a while. And if you have a Kermie laying around and you'd like to send it to me, I will make whatever video song you want. I'd love to play some Green Day. Chloe don't know better. Chloe's just like me, only beautiful. Couple of years different, but those lessons never learned. forgiven, though I can't always make her laugh. And I'm glad to say that I won't forget time spent laying by her side. Time spent laying by her side. Dreams like this must die. Why is greetings from Melbourne, Australia held for review? Hello, Solomon. That was a little too aggressive there. Sorry, everybody. There we go. That was Breaking Tableau. I think this is such an important song, though. Do I like Metallica? I like Metallica songs sometimes. You ever heard the story of Mr. Faded Glory? Said he who rides a pony must someday fall. Talking to my Altea, said life is what you make it, and if you make it, death will rest your soul. What's the next word? Help. Okay, whatever, I'll just skip to whatever. What's up, Matthew? It's a broken kind of feeling, tied to the ceiling. Bad moods are coming, better save your breath. Wanna tell you that I love you, but does it really matter? I just can't stand to see you drag him down. Quite made the chorus mine yet. Did I already do Broken Kind of Feeling? I have no idea. just skip to Treat You Like a Lady. Here we go. Used to treat you like a lady, now you're my substitute teacher. I think I mixed up so many verse lyrics there. This is my kind of love. It's the kind that moves on. It's the kind that leaves me alone. Yes, it does. This is my kind of love. It's the kind that moves on. It's the kind that leaves me alone. I have to do another pass at that video because I think when I made it, I sort of petered out without realizing that it goes up. It goes up at the end of it. What's up, Cal? How are you? Yes, Mother Love Bone. What else we got here? I have to do Yoshimi for Patrick. Man, do I love Yoshimi. It's such a good song. Such a good song. It's so funny. They rhyme. What's the rhyme in Yoshimi? That's so funny. It's Oleg. How are you, sir? What's my favorite Pearl Jam performance? Gosh, I don't, whew. I mean, that's a dizzying question. Oh yeah, I can do All Apologies. I'm gonna do All Apologies in Yoshimi. Shane. So this glass came with the house. so it sort of is a mason jar. Yeah, I have the lyrics to Yoshimi pulled up, so I will not forget. forget. In the sun, I feel as one. In the sun, buried, buried. I wish I was like you, easily amused. Find my nest of salt, everything's my fault. I'll take all the blame. Aqua sea foam shame. Sunburn with freezer burn. Choking on the ashes of her head. In the sun, I feel as one. In the sun, buried. Woo. I actually bothered to go to drop C sharp here. And I made a video on this song, so you can go enjoy it. A long time ago. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I had a really fun group of kids who used to come to my music school, you know, for band class with me every single Friday night. Every single Friday night for my entire teaching career up until the last of them went to college. And their band class time was 7:30 p.m. on Friday night for an hour and a half. So I always had to work till 9 on Fridays. So that sucked. But the time did not suck. The time was amazing. I just found this here. Oh, come on. Here it is. Do I have both of them? I don't know. Whatever. And the kids were such a good time. And we used to do that song, and the reason I thought of them was because we used to make sure we did all in all is we like 16 times at the end, or however many times it is, and every time we'd count it, and it got funnier each time over 7 years or whatever. But Killian, who was, you know, a teenager, a young man, absolutely had the worst handwriting and couldn't spell for the life of him. And he made this picture here, and it's called RyanLStudios of Nightmares and Sorrows. And he made several versions here. But let's see if you can see this. And it says, like, you know, Pearl Jam, and Killian did not like Pearl Jam. Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam is #1. Pearl Jam rules. Crossed out sucks. Pearl Jam is the best. I love, you know, cross out, hate Pearl Jam. And Kyle, the drummer, passed out because he can't stand it. Here's me saying, come on, guys, let's play some Pearl Jam. And then he's, you know, my student saying I should have gone to Brooks, which was the teacher at Red House that we always joked about. And this is Killian, why do I keep coming here? RyanLStudios of Nightmares and Sorrows. Oh, crazy kids. Reese, I hope you have a great night if you have to go. Oh, I love Dadgad. I feel like I recently discovered something about Dadgad. Oh, it was, oh, thanks, GA. He was probably 17 when he drew that, though, Miss Louise. And the first one, he was like 14 when he drew it, and he misspelled everything. So it was just, but yeah, so those were those kids. They were great. I had a really good time with those kids, despite the fact that it was, I've never tried that. Look what that spells. I've never tried that tuning. That sounds really cool. Yeah, Dadgad is Casimir and present tense, and Given to Fly, and Clear by Ryan Lendt and the Levers. That was on purpose. Vaz, I'm going to call you Anton. All right, here we go. Got some Yoshimi for Patrick. Patrick, are you still here? Patrick was at the what did he found? He found it on Facebook. He found me. He lives in New Jersey, and he found me one of those, like, not a motorized golf cart, but a motorized one that you push. He found it for me on Facebook Marketplace, and it just happened to be so close to his house, like around the block, for $30, and he got it, and it didn't work, and then he bothered to fix it for me. Ruthie cut my hair. Claire, how are you? We haven't spoken in a while. I have seen the video, Pat. And then he bothered to send it to me, so it's on the way. I love that idea. I hope I remember there, McNugget. I'm try man who said, you mean the woman who bought a Higgs boson particle in super secret backwards code? How do I remember that? I have no idea. And here I am actually writing that. Bought a Higgs. Man, the super secret backwards codes are getting dumber and dumber. That's all I have to say. And that, oh, Killian, the guy who drew that, picture I just, is the super secret backwards code guy. So there's that. Oh, I appreciate that, Mason. I really like Weezer. I don't love them deep in my heart, like their songs make me cry and remind me of my childhood, like Pearl Jam, you know. But I really enjoy Weezer. I think they're really great. I think they're just fun, just freaking fun. All right, well, for Patrick. Black belt in karate, working for the city. She has to discipline her body, 'cause she knows that it's demanding. She can beat them. Oh, Yoshime, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots defeat me. Yoshime, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots eat me. Thank you. AR, sorry. I'm just abbreviating and playing it. You know, GA, it's not certainly that I don't want to do anything. I'm glad to hear that, Salone. Thanks for the shout, man. I used to, oh yes. Gosh darn it, we're on a whole thing now. I used to, for like a year or so there, I like planned out my week, and I try to make sure I hit this every so often. But it got to be too much energy keeping track of everything. And then just recently I switched to, I don't know, a few months ago maybe, I switched to, thanks Raul, they love you, Callum. I switched to just doing whatever the heck I feel like that day. And I'm having a lot more fun. Not that I wasn't having fun, but now I'm not like, oh, I have to do this one thing. And so yeah, I'll do AC/DC. I enjoy AC/DC, and they're really great, you know, stuff to learn, especially many of their songs. Thanks, McNugget. And we owe the campfire versions to one, well, I was making them for myself because my collaborative rock band broke up and I was stuck with no act. And then I decided, you know, bands can break up left and right and it's fine, it doesn't matter if I have my own act. Then I can always just keep going, right? So I've been doing the campfire versions for myself for a long time, but now I get to share them with you. Because one man named Enrico Fugazi said I should. He was right. Those evil-natured robots, ooh, they're programmed to destroy us. Here's the best rhyme. She's gotta be strong to fight them. So So she's taking lots of vitamins, 'cause she knows that it'd be tragic if those evil robots win. I know she can beat them. Oh, she may. They don't believe me, but you won't let those robots eat me. Oh, she may. They don't believe me, but you won't let those robots defeat me. I appreciate that, LaScoob. I appreciate you being here. This is Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots Part 2, which is highly related to, how should I do this? Because what I like to do is ridiculous. Here we go. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do the triage. Oh my god, I don't remember anything about tomorrow, Matthew, to be totally honest, other than that there's a G chord in there, I think. Thanks, Mr. Goddard. Transport them? Would you like to see their new outdoor home? What did Dab Lab say? I didn't see it, I'm so sorry. His last comment, where is it? Where is it? Announce his last comment. Oh my god, I was literally, it's so funny, I was learning glycerine right before I turned on the live stream here, because I was either going to live stream or do glycerine for this evening. Oh, so many good songs to do, you guys are killing me. Wake me up when September ends. Would anyone like, okay, I'm going to show you the tortoises first. September, if they're still out there. And because I've been working on this rock wall. I remember, I think I did it at I've been working on this rock wall for now 2 months. And I'm going to do glycerine. It's on my list for this upcoming week. Look, I have a real room now, not a basement. There's my lights. Doesn't it look official? Glycerine. Here's my house, everybody. Cortland, are the turtles still outside or are they inside? I can't see your comments. Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out. Well, here it is. Here's this, like, if you can appreciate. I'm talking to the universe. If you can appreciate this wall here that I have placed one rock at a time, except for the, and it's about 30 paces on each side a square. Except for these giant, huge ones. There's like maybe, I don't know, a dozen giant, huge ones. Uh-oh. That my neighbor brought his tractor over. Yes, I'm wearing shorts. Cut off jean shorts, purple shoes, and a button-down shirt. Oh, and here they are. This is their garage. And you can see in there is, all 4 of them are in there. All 4 big ones are in there. So that's what's going on. Oh. And then we've got a dog. There's a dog now. And there's a tortoise named Steven who lives in here. There he is. You can see him there in the tiny garage. And this guy I'm gonna put back, but he was on the road and the next car would have run him over, but thankfully for him, I was the car that did that. So I picked him up and I was gonna just move him to the side of the road, but there wasn't really a good place to put him. And then he felt kind of light, so I took him home and I weighed him, and he was a little light, not crazy light, but he's been eating like a hog. And yeah, I think he's just gonna get a little fat here, and then I'm gonna put him back where I found him, because I think that's the right thing to do. But his name is just Orange Guy. And now let's go back inside. And I'm sorry I can't see your comments go so quickly on the phone. And all of those turtles were you know, when you have enough students, eventually you have a student with a cord, and you can't like that stuff. You have a, I'm gonna just go back inside and then I'll keep talking. You don't have to be quiet. Ooh. Yeah, when you have enough students, eventually you run into a student who's got a so while Sylvia and Echo, the original two, have been my friends for 2 years longer than I've known what Pearl Jam is. Where is the power cable? Here we go. The rest of them were acquired by one way or another, just, you know, hearing of one and so forth. So, not a turtle farmer. I don't want to make more turtles. I want to give existing turtles a good life. Thanks, Kane. Oh, I'm catching up here. Thanks, Oleg. We love it. We love it so much. Where am I from? Right now, I'm from North Carolina. The craziest thing, how would you improve the F chord? Because it's hard. It's just hard. That's all there is to it. Play the campfire version, which I did a video on the campfire version, right? Did an Irishman by any chance reach you the stone? No, I don't know what the Stonewall rule is. I was gonna try to play She Don't Use Jelly. And then I was gonna play, gosh, we have to go through this list here. It's getting so messy. Yeah, that's a C-shaped bar chord. There's nothing good about them. Avoid C-shaped bar chords at all costs. Oh yeah, so anyways, the point is, Glycerine is on the list for next, so that'll be Wednesday. Because everyone mentions, because what did I do? I did pork and beans, and everyone said Glycerine. And I leave that Seth on a comment on any video. I would love to do some Kings of Leon. I actually found something unexpected in Glycerine that you'll really enjoy. What was I? I did that, kinda. Did that. Did not do that yet. That's for 4th of July. Okay, great. Here we go. I don't know if this is, I'm just gonna do this, whatever. I played a kazoo. Oh, sorry, Shane. Sorry. So, you have to pretend there's no pause. I know a girl who. What is it? I can't. I have no associations on the ukulele. We're gonna. I'm just gonna go. I know a girl who thinks it goes. She'll make you breakfast. She'll make you toast. She don't use butter. She don't use cheese. She don't use jelly or any of these. She uses Vaseline. Vaseline. I almost forgot the lyric there. It was the title of the song. I know a guy who goes to shows when he's at home and he blows his nose, but he don't use tissues or his sleeve. He don't use napkins or any of these. He uses I know a girl who drive-in that you buy at the store. She likes her hair to be real orange. She uses tangerine. I love that song. That's such a good song. Okay, I could try The Man Who Sold the World. I don't know. I've heard the words built to spill. Sorry, Dab. Uma fan, what's up, man? How are you? I'm glad to hear that, Brink. Okay, Al. The Man Who... Okay, I don't understand what this means. Here it is. Whoever can name the most Seattle bands in 5 minutes. Okay, sounds fun. I haven't had the. You're welcome. I should do a video on that song. I love that. Yeah. Man Who Sold the World. I haven't had the energy to get Miss Poopadoop out for a music theory video lately. I should start with an easy one. And I just taught this song to somebody, but I'm never gonna remember. Oh no, not me. And then, is it G? What the heck is it? It's G. Well, we'll know when we get there. Whatever. I'll mess this one up too, just like Preaching the End of the World, which was a good time nonetheless. I should go acoustic for this. I should go acoustic. And it's a half step down, which is where it needs to be. Perfect. Upon the stair. What is it? I don't know the first chord. God damn it. And we passed upon the stair. No, that's not it. What's the first chord? No, I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play The Man Who Sold the World. Because what else do I got here? Wake Me Up When September Ends. There we go. I love Wake Me Up When September Ends because it was, oh man, what's the first freaking chord? It's A. Okay. We passed upon the stair. Spoken wasn't wet, although I wasn't there. Said I was his friend, which came as a C. Oh no, not me. We never. Okay, here we go. That's it. Okay, I'm okay. Here we go. We're not gonna take. Oh no, not me. We never lost control. You're face to face with a man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his hand. You're face to face with the man who sold the world. I already don't remember anything about Oh Me. You don't understand. When I do the when I do the videos, because 4 or 5 a week, they just go right through. Unless for some reason it's like one I know really well, having heard it or something. Honest to goodness, I don't remember anything about Oh Me. Sorry, Pat. Thanks, McNugget. I'm hoping to inspire everyone to be comfortable enough in public, which is an important skill to have. Thanks. I don't remember anything. Shoot and drink, pay royalty. Not off the top of my head. All right, here we go. Sorry, I'm talking to Ashley there. No, not off the top of my head. What is it? Right? Here's why I love this song, but it's got the, it's a minor 4, songs in G. Thank you, Ian. Have a great day. Really, Marco? Was it? Really? Because that's a G, right? And then it's a G major 7 or a B minor. It doesn't matter. And now I'm thinking about what song did I just do? Oh, Lightning Bolt, when it's all, which is what's in my head right now. Anyways, let's see how this goes. Yeah, a classic. Everything a half step down is better. I'm starting to think, actually, which is funny because, let's see. Me up when. Go ahead, Marco. What are the last 2? How long were we together, Marco? Was it like 4 years or 5 or something? I don't. Time doesn't mean anything. Why did I didn't search lyrics for crimini's sake. What's up, Nate? How are you? Yeah, more Radiohead, definitely. 4 works for me. That's a good 4 years. It is a lot easier to sing a half step down. It's so funny. It's just one note. And everything comes out better. I'm glad to hear that, Nate. Here we go. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass. 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. Tremor Christ. Love Tremor Christ. Love it so much. As my memory rests, it never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. It's the same thing over and over again, right? There's no reason to do that whole song, but just visit it. Sometimes you just want to visit the song. That's why we skip, right? Skip to the next song. We've experienced it for that. Ashley, I hope, and I feel like you're on drink number 3 for Sunday evening, and I feel like you're having a great time. Yep, it's true, Dab Dab Lab. It is very true. Your encouraging words are. Have I done push me, pull me? I think I have. I have never, Nate. I have. This is an area. You know, you can only pick so many things to be interested in, and all of my things are full. I have no. Have you ever built your own guitar, Nate? Oh, I love that word. I didn't know it was a Smashing Pumpkins song. Bugs would be fun. Wow, there's a lot of people here. This is amazing. Okay, cool. Trevor Christ. Yes, I have tried most of my glass of vodka. No, the only time I had adult beverage during a live stream was that day we did like 6 hours of live stream or something, where we did a coffee hour and a cocktail hour. Do I have a favorite song on Gigaton? It's you know, I like Buckle Up just cause it's Stone's main effort. I wish my Stone detectors went off more in Gigaton. Monkey Wrench, not off the top of my head. I used to do that one with Marco though. Da 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 da. You weren't there for that? How did you miss it? It was like 19 hours long. Tremor Christ lyrics. I could. Oh, okay. I'll do Tremor Christ and State of Love and Trust. We'll see how that goes. This piece of paper is an absolute disaster. That sounds great. Yeah. So you understand. I don't, Hilla. I do not know that one. Sorry. Goodbye, Dab Dab Lab. Nice to hear from you. And Elderly Woman. There we go. Tremor Christ, State of Love and Trust, Elderly Woman, the kind of small town. I mean, small town, properly abbreviated. I mean, what's a good way to do this? Did I do this publicly or did I do this for the secret live streams? I don't remember. I have no idea. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Mark. Winded is the sailor, drifting by the storm. Wounded is the organ he left home, bloodier on the shore. Gorgeous was the Savior, sees him drowning in his way. Daily taste the salt of her tears, but chance playing fate. Little secret tremors turn to quakes. The smallest ocean still get. Thanks, Jake. Big, big waves. I've lost my spot. Here we go. Here we go. Ransom paid the devil. He whispers pleasing words. Triumphant are the angels if they nice thing to say. So there's that. I mean, yeah, I think that's growing on me a little bit. Yeah, you can listen to my band. It's called This, Mr. Goddard, Ryan Lendt, and the Levers on your streaming service of choice. Or you can listen to this as my other band. It's called The Dirty Dirty Men, which is me and my longtime student Zoe. We were very close. He's dirty, she's dirty, and we're men. We've only done one song, but we've written a lot, and we're going to do more. Oh, Shane, how can I refuse that? And so I play. It's more like slightly different personalities of me, somewhat, but it's Breaking Code is my other band that I work with, but we were a band a long time ago and we wrote a lot of songs, and they're my harder rock band, and we don't have any done yet, but we have one almost done. So between Zoe's like kind of artsy and beautiful, Ryan Lendt and the Levers is kind of like fun, and Breaking Code is kind of more heavy stuff, kind of the stuff you would think I write based on the music that I teach. Kara's here. Kara gets all of my demos, every single one. She's in charge of keeping track of them. But here's Love Is Blind by me, which you can hear on your streaming service of choice. And I like this song because A, it's a sing-along. And here's how it's gonna go. Every time I say, I don't know why, then you're supposed to go, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, da-da-do-do-do-do, and then you go, do-do-do-do-do-do, so ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, do-do-do-do-do-do. But I like this song because it's got two true stories in it. Oh, and Ashley, it's an honor to have you and your husband here. I knew a girl, thought she was fine. My friends all pointed out that love is blind. She stole my heart and took my mind. But as I came to, I discovered they were right. I don't know why, but I couldn't see through your eyes. When you came to me with she's no ordinary girl. I know a guy. One time his ex-girlfriend attempted suicide. She called him up, started to cry. Said, if you don't come back to me, I'll smoke these and die. I don't know why. But he went to her that night. After we tried to say that she's no ordinary girl. I can't speak for anyone but me. But for me, I met a girl, I felt alive. Since I was 23 and she was 35, what seemed so wrong turned out so right. But if you go the other way, once you see what's inside, I don't know why. I mischaracterized, but I soon found out that she's no ordinary girl. It's a little too low in that register. I should have capo one. Anyways, I didn't. Thanks for asking. Who asked that one? What's up, Cesar? How are you? Thanks, Victor. How are you? Shane, thank you for asking that, my good man. Here we go. Applesauce means applause, by the way, Joan. another moderator just handled this. Kara, are you moderating? Did I make you a moderator? All right, here's what we're going to. I gotta. Yeah, I can't. I must not neglect my family much longer. So we're gonna play. We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see how State of Love and Trust goes, and then we're all gonna play the Craziest Friends theme song, of course. I seem to recognize your face, haunting, familiar, yet I can't seem to place it. And I find the candle of thorn, the light your name. Lifetimes catching up with me. Added half a beat there. All these changes taking place. I wish I'd seen the place where no one's ever taken me. Hearts and thoughts, they fade. I never do this right. Fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade. Do I look like Rick Moranis? I get so many names. I swear I recognize your breath. Or are you saying Rick Moranis really does? Memories like fingerprints are slowly erasing. You wouldn't recall around my former are when you stuck up on the shelf. I changed by not changing at all. Small town predicts my fate. Perhaps that's what no one wants to see. I just wanna scream hello. My God, it's been so long. Never dreamed you'd return, but now here you are, and here I am. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade. It's because of the capo. I got it wrong the first time. Fade away. Oh, I did a cover of Black with Kermit. You can look for it. Fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade. Yeah, did I get excited and play the wrong chord? I just wanna scream hello. Yeah. It's 9. Thanks, Boyd. Appreciate it. All right. I don't know. Should I do? I'm gonna do. We'll see. I'm gonna screw up State of Love and Trust. Oh, you know. And I don't only do it. It depends on what's coming next or what I might have to do, like in Parting Ways. You know, so three fingers there. Good to see you, JV. You're so welcome, Grant. Oh man of the hour. So State of Love and Trust. We'll end. It's the opposite of ending strong. I'm so glad to hear that, Brinky. Oh, thanks, Victor. I appreciate that. And I love saying Victor. Oh, man, I don't even remember. All right, here I'm gonna screw up. I'm gonna finish my vodka here. Woo! Did someone? Well, that's okay. The dislikes are good. They're good because it means YouTube is pushing my videos to people. And as the saying goes, you can be a delicious peach, and there are still people who do not like delicious peaches. State of love and trust as I busted down the pretext. Sin still prays and preaches, but to have an empty core. And the signs of passing grip the wheel, can't read it. Sacrifice deceiving, the smell is on my hands. And I listen for the voice inside my head. Nothing, I do this one myself. Lay her down as priest does. Should the Lord be accounted? Will it be if I ought to make it painfully quick? Promises whispered in the pain of darkness. Want to be enlightened like I wanna be told the end. And a barrel shakes same. Is that, doesn't he go, and I listen again? Okay, whatever. And a barrel shakes same. Oh, directly at my head. Oh, help me from myself. And I listen from both sides of a friend. Nothing, I do this one myself. Hey, thanks, Kobe Sauce Guy. Oh my God, okay. How did I miss this opportunity? Just choked on inhaling. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's something. Going back to the left. And I need the sun. Nothing, I do this for myself. And a narrow ways, she can shake, aim right at my head. Won't you help me from myself? Still choking on my inhale. That was fun. I'll have to work on that. That there were some good things in there. I'll keep thinking about that and make that one of my things that I do. That was fun. Thanks for the request. I was going to the grocery store yesterday, 2 days ago, Thursday, whatever, doesn't matter. And I absolutely get my haters, and that's okay. That is okay. My like percentage is 98.4. So that means, every 200 people, 3 don't like it. That's okay. All right, this has been an amazing time. I appreciate all of you here now and all of you who are watching, later in the week because you're stuck at home. It kind of seems like things are. I'm glad I did too, Callum. Thank you. Seems like things are going from bad to better to bad again, and so yeah, I hope you're safe, and I hope I don't want you to be stuck at home, but keep yourself stuck at home, for gosh sake. So here we go. Craziest Friends theme song as I go through second puberty there. It's going to be D. Should I go into standard? I want to hear the Craziest Friends theme song across 56 houses in this great world of ours. I want to hear it echoing off the atmosphere. Ready, set, it'll go like this. We're going to do I'll teach it, then we'll do a practice run through, and then we'll do the for real one, and then we'll go on with our Sunday nights. This has been an amazing time. Thanks for hanging out. This has been great. Okay, so it's going to be like this. D. Undeniably. D again. Most decidedly. D again. The craziest. G. D. G. Cal, you've been saying that for 1 year. I'm sick of that excuse. That's all right, Mark. No worries. Glad to hear you have a new music friend. All right, here's the practice run through. D, 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 G, D, G. Oh, that makes sense. It's 2 sets of 3. Undeniably, most decidedly, the craziest friends. All right, here we go. Here's the real one. Thank you all so much for being here. This has been amazing. Having this outlet to be able to do this without having to lug all my music equipment to some bar nobody's at is awesome. So thank you. Here we go. 1, a 2. Thank you, Uma fan. Josh. A 1. How do I remember that? Weird. 1, 2. Oh, because you sent me a Kermie, Josh. You sent me one of these Kermies. It was the newer of the 2 big ones. So there it is. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, go. Undeniably, most decidedly, the craziest friends. Thank you and good night. Beautiful, wonderful people. Have a great week. You'll hear from me on Wednesday or your money back.